Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason came within one hit of history. He threw a complete game shutout in 101 pitches, allowing only the one hit, collecting 11 strikeouts and getting, of course, the win. So, good outing against the division-leading Miami Marlins, and we actually won the series against them. So, hopefully we can contain that or continue that momentum into our next couple series. Let's keep going.
Pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Okay, Charles Topich, I will go ahead and do that for you, but not for the viewer. I'll be right back. Well, not ideal pitching, perhaps, but it certainly did work well enough. Yeah, got a little bit up on our walks per nine, K per nine, all good numbers, and yeah, feeling pretty good about ourselves. Continuing on out here, we should have a training day. What do we got? We can further improve our walks per nine if we so choose. Sprint speed, I suppose that's something that we could improve. It's not really something I'm working on. But considering our hits per nine is just about capped, we need to really work on that. So let's talk to Kyle Crick and get ourselves, that is not Kyle Crick, I suspect, get our hits per nine cap up. And the challenge is fewer than 5 hits over our next appearance. Okay, let's give it a try. And a clubhouse day. Once again, we're going to continue to work on our relationship within the clubhouse. Let's work on relief pitcher Dave Dolan, I suppose. Lock down the win today. These divisional games can be the difference maker at the end of the year. Yep. Ready for the game. Well, we're not playing today, and it's not a divisional game we're in next. We're going to be out here against the Colorado Rockies in Citizens Bank Park. Now, Jason has faced the Rockies a grand total of 11 times in 9 starts. He has a 5-2 record against them, a 2.90 ERA, and a 264 WOBA. So I would love for us to keep the magic of the last appearance out here against the Rockies, against Garrett Cole, who has been one of our fiercest rivals within the National League over the last couple years. But no way to know about that until we get out here and get it.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Rockies find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jason Parham, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Ready now, Xavier Morton.
Bit of a cool day here in Philadelphia, I gather. Jason's out here in long sleeves, as is everybody else. But we're out here. First batter we face is Xavier Morton. First pitch here on Jackie Robinson Day is a grounder back up to the mound. First pitch, one pitch, one out, and that is going to start the game for us today.
Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
And that brings up Brandon Nimmo, who I seem to remember being somewhere else other than Colorado. Appears that now he's on the Rockies, which is, good for him. Keeping busy.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2, D-Row.
Next pitch, curveball to Nimmo. Swung on and missed below the zone, and that'll be strike 2.
Home fans, they need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Next call from Chance Cisco. Another curveball to the outside corner.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Now here it comes. Not a bad pitch.
Missed
Two
for
strikes,
ball 1.
But it misses 1 and 2. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan D-Row, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen.
And swinging a miss on a ball down in the zone, and that is going to be the first strikeout of the game for Jason, second out of the inning.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brandon Nimmo is the second out of the opening frame.
And that'll bring up
Stepping
Carlos
into the box,
Correa.
Carlos Correa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Correa.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the
First
outside
pitch,
that
fastball
time,
to the
right
outside
off for a
corner,
ball.
taken for
So
ball
let's take
1.
a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight.
Another
He is
one up and in,
without
right off the
question, letters to
corner,
knees.
so it's a
By
2-0
pitch,
count
really
here.
favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above,
Try another
he'll
one
call
down
that
and
high
in.
strike zone. I think he's a very
And
friendly
misses
pitcher's umpire.
for a
3-0 to
3-0
win.
count. So, call from Chance Cisco is a
From the
curveball
windup,
on
the
3-0.
3-0 pitch.
Taken for
Curveball taken
ball
for a
strike
on the
1, so that's a
inside.
3-1 count now.
That pitch right there, and he
Imagine
executed
that
it perfectly.
Correa will be
A big,
swinging the bat on this one.
curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just
Kind of put
bends
myself in a
onto the
bad spot
inside
here,
corner.
but
A
it is
lot of
what it
hitters
is.
have a tendency to open
That's a liner into the gap, and that's going to be a base hit for Carlos Correa. That puts one man on first with 2 away.
He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way.
Change-ups
He's
to
taking what
Clayton
the pitcher
Pesky
gives him.
here.
No balls in one
First
strike.
pitch strike.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Pesky's got reasonable numbers against Jason. He's a 250 hitter. No walks, but he does have a couple extra base hits. It's good for a 563 OPS, which is actually not all that good in absolute terms. But, you know,
Kicks and deals.
when you're talking about an absolute monster like Jason from time to time, 250, not bad. In any case, that's going to be a fly out to second base, and that is going to end the
So now
inning.
the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. So striding forward now, Daryl Patterson. First shot for him here. 2 hits
Philadelphia
and 5
comes out in
runs, a night
front
ago.
after the bottom of the first. So we get to see what Jason does here, top 2.
Laid off
Curveball to
defender
the
there,
inside
but it's
corner, and that
in
is going to be
strike.
strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The
So we'll give him a
windup and the
fastball, same
0-1.
spot. Fouls that
Behind
one
0-2
off.
now.
Thinking he was late on that one. So we'll go ahead and go up and in with this one. Not too far in, but enough to make him think about it. Swung on and missed. In off the plate, and that is going to be the second strikeout of the day for Jason, and the first out of the inning.
They're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new
Fielding,
age
you got
teams.
Felipe
The
Vasquez
shifting
first,
and
Adrian
moving the
Sanchez
third
second,
baseman
Victor
over second
Gutierrez
base to
short,
the
and
right
Michael
fielder
Franco
to play
third.
base. This is
Raymond
gonna be
Cortez,
your
Eric Otska,
station
Jorge
every
Soler
team,
outfield.
trusting pitchers
Chance
to
Cisco on
execute
the
pitches.
plate and on the bump, as usual, Mr. Jason Parham.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
So Raimel Tapia coming up.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Keen eye right there.
Change up below the zone, taken for ball 1. Calls for an outside cutter to the lefty.
Into the corner and
Puts the bat on that one, but pulls it foul. A little early on that. So we'll try a changeup to the outside corner. Swung on and missed way out in front of that one.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2.
So another one below the zone is the call. No swing on one in the dirt. That'll be a 2-2 count. And we'll go ahead and go 2-seam up and in. Hopefully have it drift back into the zone. Not so much. That's a 3-2 count.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but
all right, cutter down and away is the call. Swung on and missed. And that'll be the 3rd strikeout of the day for Jason, and 2 away here in the 2nd.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Inside slider is the call.
The third baseman.
In now, Ronaldo Gomez.
It was called out in the comments that I don't use this.
And that misses for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start.
If that's going to be how it is.
Now the 1-0.
We'll go up and in with a fastball.
High in the air and
Pop fly back behind short.
Gutierrez is there.
And that is Victor Gutierrez back to get it, and that is going to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Colorado. It remains 1-0.
Jason getting his chance on the plate here in the bottom of the 2nd. 2 away, 1 on first. Garrett Cole on the mound.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here is
Cole is a very good pitcher still. Kind of late in his career, but it'd be a mistake to underestimate him. Low fastball taken, strike 1. He's still throwing 96, by the way.
First off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now.
Pitch out here, and it's a 2-1 count here now. 99 to the outside.
The 2-1 lifted in the air to
Bloops it, center field. That is going to be an easy one for the center fielder to get to, and that is going to end the inning.
1 left for Philadelphia. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Here we go.
Leading off the inning, Mariano Lima, and they'll need him to get something going here.
All right, new face for Jason here, Mariano Lima.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Fastball inside half, taken for strike 1.
Nothing in 1.
Give him another curveball, bottom of the zone. Misses for ball 1.
One time right here.
The 1-1 home.
Swung on and missed the fastball inside, and that'll be strike 2. And being that this is the new guy, we're going to go ahead and haze him a bit. We'll give him the inside curveball, the Ant Special. Let's get it. Well, he managed to put wood on that one, pulls it foul, but he was just early on it.
Hey, let her rip one time.
How about a changeup to the outside corner? Not so much. Can't find the zone on that one. Jason giving the ump a little bit of a questioning glare there, but, you know, you're not facing off against the ump here, Jason. You got to face off against the guy with the bat. So, changeup down and in. Fouled off for another 2-2 pitch. How about another changeup or curveball this time to the outside corner? Taken. 3-2 count for Garrett Cole. Standing on deck. Now we'll give him a fastball up and in. Bunch of slow stuff. He was ready for it, but he pulled it foul, so he was a little early on it.
The next 3.
How about another fastball outside corner this time?
It's a high fly
Pulled that
ball
one,
for the
too.
left field corner. If it stays fair, it's
Can't
gone.
adjust to this
Nearly
one,
a
I
big
guess.
fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
So we'll give him a cutter high and outside. It's probably going to be... Nope, he fouls that one off. It was an outside pitch. So change up, down and out, away. No swing, and he gets on base by the walk. That'll bring on Garrett Cole. Almost certainly going to sack bunt here.
Garrett, he's ready. Here's the first offering. Have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down.
That's the second baseman making the play on that one, and that'll be a sacrifice bunt for Garrett Cole. Bringing up Xavier Morton, who, by the way, is not new to Jason, even though I haven't seen him in the majors much. He actually has only played the one game against Jason all the way back in Double-A when he was with Hartford and Jason was with Altoona. How's that for a blast from the past? Chops the two-seamer down and stays, goes to 0-1.
We got one, man. We got one.
Now the 0-1.
Swung on and missed the curveball right down the middle, and that is strike 2.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Cutter up and away, take and strike one, or ball 1.
The 1-2.
Now two-seamer down and in. That is a grounder over to short. Runner stays put at second, and that is going to be the second out of the inning, bringing up Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo, runner in scoring position with Sugan. The left fielder. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a slow roller over to second. And that's Sanchez to Velasquez, and that is going to end the inning.
Rockies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Back with Marco Rosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
Hey, your pitch.
All right, try a slider now inside. Not so much inside. In fact, that's below the zone for ball 1.
Come on now. One time right here.
Cutter to the outside corner is the next call from Chance Cisco.
Line
drive to center field, but that is going to be easily caught by, I think that Eric Oates got out there in center field, and that is going to be the first out of the inning.
They say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
into the box.
Okay, we'll give him the fastball high outside to Clayton Pesky. That's middle of the zone, but taken for strike 1.
Come on now. Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Try another fastball inside, taken strike 2.
It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the
Now
very
we'll
least,
give him
you gotta
a
work this
slider
pitch
down and
a little
away.
bit.
No
Try to get
swing.
back into a decent
Good eye
count,
on him,
maybe
and that'll
he can
be
come through.
the first
Count is
ball.
1-2 now.
Hey, we got one.
Now the
Fastball
pitch.
up and in now.
That's a ball.
Misses
Just off the
ball
plate,
2.
good eye from Clayton Pesky on 2 close pitches, and that is going to be ball 2.
For the Rockies thus far.
Another fastball up and in.
And he
Fouls it
fouls this one
off
off.
for another 2-2 pitch.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
The 2-2.
Try a curveball now.
Never
Stays
attempted to swing at that ball down
back
low. It's
on it, and that is going to be a
ball
3-2 count.
Rip it, kid. Let's go.
Now we'll try a changeup down and away.
Swing better.
Lines it past the first baseman. It ricochets off his glove.
And the effort
So we
pays
got an
off as he's able to
unusual
recover and get the second out of the
3-4-3
inning.
put out there.
Riding in
But
once
nonetheless,
again,
that'll be the
Darryl
second out of the inning.
Patterson. He looked
Bringing up
well
Darryl
after
Patterson.
striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And
Fouls
we'll
off the
see if he
fastball
tries to cheat
down
to
the
something this
first base
AB.
line.
2 away now.
Now the
We'll
pitch.
try another one inside, same spot. Swung on and missed. Wasn't ready on that one. We'll give him a cutter away.
Still no
Just
balls
on the
and 2
black,
strikes.
and he fouls it off.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Two-seamer up and in. Swung on and missed. Second strikeout of the game for Daryl Patterson, and that is going to end the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 1-0.
Jason coming back up, bottom
Stepping into
4.
the box, Jason
Once again, runner on first with 2 out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Slider, woof.
Strike with the breaking ball.
Friendly call there on Garrett Cole on that slider to the high outside corner for strike 1. Fastball down, taken for ball 1.
All right, come on now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nice
1 and 2
changeup.
as the changeup had him out in front there.
Strike swung on, strike 2.
Come on, Phil.
And
Another
he lays
slider
off the
away
pitch
for
outside as they draw even
ball
at
2.
2-2.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Come on now, let's go.
Now here's one hit
Bloops
in
it
the air
back
to the
behind
right
second,
side.
and that is going to be an easy pop fly, put out
So no
to
runs
end the
here
inning.
On a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Phillies on top, 1-0.
Raimel Tapia coming up to lead off the top of the 5th. It's still 1-0 Phillies on top after 4.
He's ready. Here's the first
Jason
offering.
leading off with a fastball down and in. That's a chopper. Uh-oh, misplayed by second base. They're going to call that an infield single, but could just as easily have been an E4. And that's a runner on first, either way, with nobody out.
First delivery to him on the way.
Fastball down, cutter taken for strike 1.
Nobody out, runner on first.
And nobody away.
Fouls off the fastball to the outside corner. And that'll be a strike 2.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
0-2.
Now
Here it
another
comes.
one down and in.
Turned on down the
Clubbed
line.
it, and Michael Franco cannot dive to make the catch, and that is going to be another base hit here, so that's 3 on the day for Jason so far. Got to allow fewer than 5 if we want our cap challenge, but more concerned with, you know, pitching well and winning the game.
Standing in now.
So we got runners first and second, and that in fact is going to run right through the gap in the between second and first, and that's 3 consecutive base hits for Jason here in the top of the 5th.
Coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. So stepping in, Garrett Cole.
Not going to sack bunt in this situation. Be an easy double play.
90 feet away at third.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1
Curveball
run.
to the outside
Get it
corner,
double play,
taken for ball
pop up,
1.
Strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
The 1-1 is
Swung on and missed the
swinging.
fastball down, and that'll be strike 2. Now up and in is the call.
Let it fly right here.
Oh, and he
Strike 3
struck him
called
out.
on
A
Garrett
big
Cole.
strike out there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out
And that'll
of the
be the
inning.
first out of the inning. 5 strikeouts on the day for Jason. Bringing up Xavier Morton again. Now double play is exactly what we need right here.
That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
One away.
Wouldn't say no to a strikeout, but
And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
going to be
Strike 1.
important to prevent a run if at all
Runner
possible.
at third, Gomez on second, Lima at first, 1 gone.
Fouls that one off. Down and away, he was late on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch
Fouls
on
off
its
the
way.
fastball up and
it's fouled
in.
away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he
2-2
goes even
pitch,
higher
or
with this next
0-2 pitch.
And another foul ball.
0-2. Stays alive on that fastball down and in. calls for a curveball to the outside corner. I'm going to use some showtime on it, make sure it's right where I want it. And it's right where I want it, but the ump doesn't quite see it the way I saw it. I'm even going to use a little showtime here, make sure this one doesn't go too far astray. Change up inside corner.
And he popped him up.
Pop up in foul ground. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but it'll do the job. Or at the very least, give me another chance here. Strikeout. Fastball up and in, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Jason, 6 strikeouts on the day, staying alive here with the bases loaded. And if we can work our way out of trouble here, that would be huge. Be a real gut punch to the Rockies. They're flying high right now. There's something like 8 or 9 game winning streak, and if we can put the brakes on their offense right here, this would be huge. Curveball taken inside corner, and that'll be ball 1. Fastball up and away. Top of the zone strike called, and that'll be a 1-2. I'm going to use showtime again. Go down and away with the changeup. See if Nimmo bites on it. Oh yes, he does. So 3 consecutive hits, 3 consecutive strikeouts, and that's the way the cookie crumbles this inning. Jason works out of the bases loaded 0 outs jam, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 Phillies. Carlos Correa coming up.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 for 2 on the day so far.
The knees, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter.
Definitely one of the better hitters that the Rockies have against Jason. Certainly one of the ones who've seen him the most. Rockies, of course, divisional rivals of the D-backs, where Jason was playing for 2 years. Beg your pardon. Try a curveball now. That'll squirt right up the middle, and that'll be the second hit on the day for Carlos Correa, and that is going to be 5 hits on the day. If we allow one more, we fail our cap challenge. And again, I'm not too worried about it. I just want to... I want to try to get out of here with a victory, or at the very least make it so that I've given him the best possible opportunity. Fastball up and in, taken for ball 1. Clayton Pesky. High drive to left field, but it looks like that's going to be on the track, and left fielder, that is Raymond Cortez out there, makes a great catch on the warning track for the first out of the inning. Darrell Patterson coming up.
Patterson.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on,
chops the curveball foul. It was a bit of an ugly one, bit of a good one for him to hit. Bad execution on Jason's part. That's going to be a bloop that falls there in right field, and that is going to move Carlos Correa over to third. And that is going to be 6 hits, which means Jason has failed his challenge. But nonetheless, he's still out here facing Raimel Tapia. Swung on the curveball first pitch, and that's strike 1.
Tapia is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Cutter up and in now. Swung on and missed on the inside corner. Once again, I am going to go ahead and use a little showtime on this one because I don't want to make a mistake. Change up down and away. Easy one over to short. And there's the double play you need to get out of it. Jason once again puts runners in scoring position and then works his way out of the jam. It is 1-0 Phils after 6.
And a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rockies 0.
They're going to leave Jason in to face the bottom of the Rockies order. Obviously, we want to allow no runs and no walks.
As we're moving late into this one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy.
Swung on the slider down in the zone, and that is going to be strike one. That's a chopper over to short. That would be Gutierrez over to Velasquez, and that's a 6-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Mariano Lima coming up now.
Mariano Lima.
First offering on its way.
1 for 1 on the day. Got to walk his first at bat. Jason coming up on 89 pitches here. So he's pitched not terribly efficiently today. That is going to drift foul, we hope.
And a
yes.
big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul.
Well, that's an 0-2 count. Swung on and missed a cutter away, and that is going to be the second out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of
So I can't say I'm super encouraged by the thought of giving the game over to the bullpen, but we really don't have much of a choice. And, you know, it's hard to say that we haven't given them the best possible opportunity. Now we got Salomon Machado out here.
Solomon Machado.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher. And I guess we will see now if he can do what his namesake can do back in the Angel series of, 2020 or so. Fastball up and in, taken for strike one.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the
Got
season.
good numbers out here. Goodness gracious, 452. And 4 home runs. Being that it's still April, that's a fly ball to the gap in right center field, and that is going to end the inning. So Jason, 7 innings, 92 pitches. You got to figure that his day coming to a close. 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the 7th. They're going to want to maybe put some more runs on the board if at all possible. Coda Glover coming out here for the Phillies, which suggests to me, in fact, they're going to leave Jason in.
Digging in once again, Jason Parham.
So, Garrett Cole out of the game now. Liner to right field on the first pitch, but that is just going to be a fly out to right field on the first out of that inning. Sorry, Jason. Better luck next time. And Xavier Morton coming back up. So
no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Facing the top of the order in the top of the 8th. Curveball to the outside corner taken for strike one. We'll try a curveball again. Grounded over to short. Gutierrez to Velasquez, and that is going to be the first out of the inning, bringing up Brandon Nimmo. It's the battle of the Ez's out there in the first in the infield. We got Velasquez on first, Sanchez on second, and Gutierrez at short. 19,206 people here in Citizens Bank Park. These Phillies, thank you for your support. Jason throws a changeup low, 2-0 count.
I think I know why.
So we'll go ahead and give Brandon Nimmo a fastball inside. Fly ball center field. That is going to be a put out from Eric Otska, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Bringing on Carlos Correa, 2 for 3 so far in the day.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Outfield in the no doubles defense.
Fastball taken up in the zone for strike one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Change up away, hits the zone for strike 2. Be good to get another strikeout on the day if at all possible, but I'm not holding my breath.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here.
Fastball up and in. Fouled off from Correa to stay alive at 0-2.
Doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier,
We'll go ahead and throw a cutter away instead of the fastball called for, two-seam.
To finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Yeah, opposite batter's box, not really helpful, so that's 1 and 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one.
That's off the end of the bat to right field. And that is going to fall, so that is going to be a double here for Carlos Correa, 3 for 4 on the day. And you got to figure that is going to do it for Jason.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited.
No, in fact, they're going to leave him on to face Clayton Pesky with a runner in scoring position.
They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base.
Fastball up above the zone, taking ball 1.
They could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Fastball down and in, taken for strike 1. Now the pitch is a curveball, taken on the outside corner, called strike 2. What do we want to do? I think we better go for a fly ball.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now
Pop fly, second base. That is going to end the inning. What are you talking about? That was a fly ball. What the hell? Either way, 8 solid innings. Jason has thrown his way out of trouble in this one. Stays alive 1-0. Bringing the Phils back up in the bottom of the 8th. And they're going to leave Jason in for the 9th inning, even though he's starting to get tired. Thrown 106 pitches on the day. Curveball to the outside, half of the plate. Taken, strike 1. Kind of messed up the execution there. That floats out to the outside. Ball 1. Try a fastball down and in now. That is lined into right field, and that is going to be a base hit for Darrell Patterson. Put him on to start the 9th, and you got to figure that's going to do it for Jason today. In fact, he is done for the day.
Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
8 complete here for Jason on the day. Allowed quite a few hits and a walk, but no runs so far. He is responsible for the man on first, but as long as we can close this one out, Jason's in line for the win and can only get a no decision at worst. So let's see what Steve Ordonez can do here. 2 games, 3 innings pitched. Let's see if he can manage to get 3 outs here at home. It's a tight situation, but hopefully he's got what it takes. Survey says.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win.
Well, once again, he gave his team the best possible opportunity to win, and yet they managed to drop it in extras. Jason pitches for 8 innings, allows 1 run on 8 hits and a walk, collects 8 strikeouts, and gets a no decision on a game the Phils do drop. He remains at 2-1 on the year and 102-46 in his career. His ERA is at 1.44, his FIP is at 2.07, and his xFIP is at 3.25. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.